Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie, we're gonna look at the latest additions to the Flight Simulator 2020 store for the PC version. In this week's video, we are gonna discuss 31 new items because 31 new items have been added to the store, as you can see, and there are a lot of additions from VA systems. So let's start with the first one. So the first one is the A320 routes from American Airlines Volume Number 2. This is, let's say, a package which includes several flights, our routes from American Airlines, from real life, and then specifically for the A320. So in total, 24 A320 routes are included, right, which will take you to, let's say, a lot of the United States, mainly to the South America space in this case, right? So we're starting in the US and then we're flying to South America. So a lot of cool things. Livery is included, and it's using the Asobo default A320, right? And you will get this livery. The next one is a similar package, only then for British Airways, also volume number 2. And this will take you to various destinations across the UK and France from the primary hub of British Airways, which is London Heathrow. In this case, 16 A320 routes. Again, Airbus A320, British Airways livery by VA Systems, and that will result in this. So the second one, also a nice one, again using the default A320. That's also applicable to the next one, which is from EasyJet, also the volume number 2. In this case, it will take you to the from the international hubs to countryside paradises, exploring breathtaking destinations across France. So this includes in total 36 flights, which will take you from the UK to France, multiple areas. And this again includes the liveries which are available, right? So these are the EasyJet liveries which you will get. Then if you thought it was enough, no, it's not enough because we also have the A320 schedules British Airways volume number 4. This will take you to or from the international hubs to countryside paradises, exploring breathtaking destinations across Spain. So in this case, Spain. Again, departing from London Heathrow, in this case, 66 schedules, which include 14 routes to choose from. Again, livery is included, and the A320 livery from, in this case, VA Systems is included. Then we've got the Virgin America volume number 2, also an A320 schedule. This will take you featuring 32 distinct routes across multiple destinations to the East Coast and beyond of the United States. Again, the liveries are included, 74 schedules, again, 32 routes. Livery is included, and then you will get this. Then we've got Air Tours Canary Islands, which is also created by VA Systems. This is a different package. So this is an excursion package, offers pilots the opportunity to tour scenic areas of the world while in the air, flying a low altitude in a selection of general aviation aircrafts. In this case, there are 3 iconic aircrafts which you can choose from: the Diamond DA62, the Cessna 208B Grand Caravan, and the Cessna CG4 Citation. As you can see, right, Canary Islands, so likely it will take place somewhere in the Canary Islands. So we'll use the Canary Islands tours. It includes 144 unique scenarios. That's really cool. There's a livery also included, just like the previous ones which we discussed. And really one-click fly, right? So you select from it, from the list, which is included in this package, and then you can take off and enjoy the nice scenery. And here you can see one of the screenshots which is included. Scrolling down the list, we will find Perfect Flight, which has released the Air Fleet's Lufthansa. As the name already says, this is including liveries from Lufthansa, including 14 liveries, including the modern, the classic, and the retro liveries. It's a complex artwork which was created by the now well-known talent Thomas Palfi. So what's included in that case? Well, you can see both the A320, A320, 747, 8i, and 787, as well as the Cessna CG4 European Flight Academy. And this is how it looks like, right? So we've got Van Hansa, Lufthansa with the 747s. So you can see pretty extensive and I would say really cool, right? So different aircrafts, different liveries, taking you through the ages of Lufthansa, I would say almost, using modern aircrafts. So pretty cool. Then back to VA systems again. It's the airport base training for Dubai, Oscar Mike, Delta Bravo. And these training packages will allow you to do training, but in this case, it will allow you to take off, circle around, and land again, right? So that's what they call the base training. Previously, they released separate packages for that, so only to, for example, practice the standard instrumental departures or the star routes, which are included. But in this case, you can do everything with it. Using three iconic aircrafts, the A320, the Boeing 747, as well as the Boeing 787. Be aware that the Boeing 787 is not included in all the flight simulator versions, and you might need to buy the deluxe version because that's the one which includes the 787. However, if you have the default version, then you are still able to fly the A320 and the Boeing 747. If you've got all three aircrafts, then you've got 72 scenarios. So likely there are a little bit less when you don't have the Boeing 787. And again, liveries are included. Then we've got the airport base training, John F. Kennedy, Kilo Juliet Foxtrot Kilo. Similar package compared to the previous one, only this one takes place in John F. Kennedy. Again, three aircrafts and a lot of missions. In this case, 108 scenarios which you can test. But keep in mind that the Boeing 787 is only included in the deluxe version of Flight Simulator. Scrolling down, we will find another package from VA Systems. In this case, Airport Challenges British Airways Volume Number 1. So this immersive Airport Challenges pack offers British Airways pilots the opportunity to refine their skills at various real-world airports for where the airline operates. So what does it include? Well, it includes the mission uses the standard instrumental departures before joining a standard terminal arrive route, which British Airways in this case is using. So pretty cool. What does it result in? 108 scenarios, liveries are included, and one-click flying. So you can simply select from the list and then use it to practice your, say, flight skills. Then we've got Airport Challenges Virgin Atlantic Volume Number 1. Well, what is it? Well, exactly the same as the previous one. So you can, say, train your flying skills, including the SIDs and the stars. In this case, it takes place in a selection of the Caribbean airports, which is really cool, right? So if you love nice weather, then this might be a package which you want to buy. Then the Boeing 787 as well as the Boeing 747 are included. Say, I should say routes are included for those. Keep in mind that the Boeing 787 is again a premium package. In total, there are 192 scenarios which you can choose from, and they can enjoy flying in the Caribbean. Then we've got the SID training for Abu Dhabi, Oscar Mike Alpha Alpha, also from VA Systems. So they will allow you to, say, departure outbound flights from Abu Dhabi. And in this case, 16 standard instrumental departures are included. 288 unique scenarios, which is a lot. And it's again one-click fly, so you can select it and then you can choose whatever you want to do. So here's also the disclaimer again about the Boeing 787. I will not say it again anymore in this video. Then scrolling down. Airport sit training, London Gatwick, Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. This one also applicable to three aircrafts. And then you can practice your departure skills from London Gatwick, which is really cool. It includes 16 standard instrumental departures outbound from the airport. And then you can practice your skills departing from this airport, including taxiing, etc. So have fun with this one. Then we've got this one. The airport star training, Miami, Kilo Mike, India, Alpha. and this one, as the name already suspects, that practices you to, I would say, do the final leg to the various inbounds, which are available at Miami International. In this case, 9 standard terminal arrival routes are included. A320, Boeing 747, as well as the Boeing 787 can be used. So pretty cool. 162 unique scenarios which are there, and then you can practice your landing skills to land on this great airport. As we already expected, there's the Cargo Ops Formula One 2024 Shanghai. It's a little bit too late because normally they're, let's say, before the Formula One race. In this case, after. It includes liveries for the Boeing 747 as well as the Boeing 787. And then it will include 10 liveries which are representing the Formula One teams. Again, I'm still waiting till it will be pulled back because I doubt if this, I would say, is all allowed. But hey, Asobo allowed it, so let's assume it's allowed. Then the next one is the Defenders of the Conch Republic F5E livery pack. So it's not the aircraft itself, it's only a livery pack by Nova Wing 42. It's for the F5 Tiger II. As you can see, I do not own it, so I could buy the package, but it would be a waste of my money. So what's included in this case? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liveries are there for the airport or for the aircraft. So you can use it. Really cool. If you love fighters and you own this aircraft already, then have a look at it. You can see that there's really a lot of detail, but also a lot of different, let's say, countries which are represented. But again, you need to have this aircraft already. Then we've got the departure challenges. American Airlines volume number 2. Again by VA Systems. Again, SIDs, in this case from Central American airports. So you can practice your departure skills. 132 unique scenarios which are included in the package. And that will allow you to practice your departure skills. Then we've got the departure challenges for EasyJet, volume number 1. Again, standard instrumental departures. If you're, I would say, wanting to, I'd say, increase your departure skills, then this is a package which you could consider to buy, of course. Different weather scenarios, etc. So it results in 180 or 108, sorry, unique scenarios. Livery is included for this aircraft. You can practice your taxi skills and departure skills using this nice package. Then, if you thought we were finished, no, because they also released EasyJet Volume number 2, the departure challenges. In this case, it likely takes place in a different area. It's not very clear from the text where this one takes place, but there are 102 unique scenarios where you can practice your departure skills. Then we've got dinosaurs. If you love dinosaurs, then you can buy this package from SoFly, which will resurrect the, say, dinosaurs. And then you can fly around the Jurassic Park, right? So it's pretty cool because they say race along them in your custom-made Dino Rally track, which is this one, where the famous film is recorded, right? Jurassic Park. So have a look at it if you're a dino fan. Then you might want to buy this one. The racetrack is included. The global dinosaurs are included. Custom sound effects. The soar, swim, or drive with big lizards. And then there's a lot of fun. So have a look at it. So this is what you will get. You can see the dinosaurs, right? Fly, of course, with a helicopter. Or maybe with an aircraft which can land on the water. So, nice one. Then we're back to the F5E Desert Tigers livery pack from Nova Wing 42. Again, you need to have the F5E Tiger 2. And that will give you these liveries from these 6 countries. Mostly, I would say, Jordan Air, Libyan, Sudanese, North Yemen, and then you will get these liveries which are available in this package. So in total, 6 liveries which are included. You can see a nice level of detail, but you need to have the aircraft already. Then they also released the F5E Euro Tigers livery pack. In this case, it's for the same aircraft, but for different, let's say, what is it? Air forces, right? So Hellenic Air, Royal Netherlands Air Force, Royal Norwegian Air Force, Spanish Air Force, and the Turkish Air Force. And if you look at it, then you will get these packages or these liveries. So again, you need to have the aircraft already. In this case, they're focusing on the European Air Forces. Then we've got Lebanon Municipal Airport, Kilo Lima Echo Bravo by MSF Scenery Builders. So they updated this airport, which is a city-owned public use airport located 3 nautical miles west of the central business district of Lebanon, a city of Grafton County, New Hampshire in the United States. And this is what you will get. So it's a small airport, as you can see, not too big, but they added a lot of things, including some static aircrafts and ground vehicles. Then we're back to VA Systems. They've been busy. American Airlines Volume Number 3, the standard terminal arrival routes for American Airlines, located at the Mexico selection of the Mexico airports, right? So if you love flying into Mexico, then this could be a package which you can buy. It includes 66 scenarios which you can choose from, and of course, it includes delivery for this great aircraft. Then also they released the EasyJet Volume Number 3 landing challenges. So the standard terminal arrival routes for EasyJet Inc. I would say they're using the Spain airports in this case. So 102 unique scenarios, liveries included for the A320. And something else. The Brindisi Casal Airport, Lima, India, Bravo Romeo, that's in Italy by Supersonic. They've updated the airport. So they use custom high resolution aerial imagery to update the airport. A highly detailed terminal building with interiors, as well as the detailed 3D buildings on the whole airport, as well as detailed parking lot area. Then we've got the UN logistic base modeled, the Chiesa Ritoria Santa Maria al Casal. And we've got the animated radar antenna, underground road tunnels, custom ground layout, including lines and markings. All parking spots are based on Navigraph charts, and all the objects are placed and handcrafted, including the boundary fence, as well as PBR textures, with, for some objects, as dynamic lights, and it's frame rate friendly. And if you apply everything, then you will get this, where you can see a lot of detail. Also, I would say outside the airport. So including the parking spots, as they mentioned, including the interior of the buildings. No people walking around, but there are some cool images also waiting outside the airport. So pretty nice. Then we've got Backwood Studios, which have released the Shady Cove Air Park of Oscar Golf 31, which is in the scenic town of Shady Cove in Oregon, United States. So what did they do? Well, they have added some features, including the flying community with a well-maintained dirt runway, vegetation clearing for both runway approaches, road texturing throughout the city and beyond, night scenes included, custom aircraft hangars, private fueling center, custom 3D model static objects, and a lot more. And if you apply that, then you will get this, right? So you can see there's a lot of detail on this one, right? They really polished the scenery on the airport itself, but also the surroundings. If you look at the dirt, right, it was also having the cracks if it's from, because it was really dry, probably. So a small airport, right? Not too big. Also no tarmac, simply dust. So if you loved flying, I would say, on these airports, then this could be a package which you want to buy, because they also took the approach to update the city a bit, including the lighting, as you can see. Then we've got the PA-38 Tomahawk by Just Flight. They released this nice aircraft. So it's following on from their popular PA-28R L3 and several other ones. And say they took the aircraft on their hand. So what's being modeled? So they modeled the accuracy, modeled Piper PA-38 112, built using real-world aircraft plans and comprehensive photography of the real aircraft. Numerous animations such as the cockpit doors, the cockpit windows, the fuel caps, and the fuel drains. The ground equipment is included, such as the chocks, the tie downs, the pushback tow bar, and the pitot covers, as well as the 8K resolution PBR textures are used to produce the highest possible texture clarity with 15 different liveries. So 15 different liveries, really cool. High quality dirt textures, including water stains stemming from rivets and panel gaps. And there's the interactive exterior model allows you to form a full pre-flight walk around, including the checking the tire pressure. That's something which is cool. I've never seen that. Checking the water level in the fuel, and even spinning the propeller. So the cockpit, 3D cockpit, cockpit textures, featureware, and tier based on reference pictures. Just flight EFBs, including aircraft configuration options, as well as the automatic aircraft configuration options to get your airborne in seconds. Fully functional and comprehensive IFR capable avionics fit, including the GMA for 340 ADO selector and several other ones. So that's really cool. But it also supports the PMS 50 and the GTN 750 and the TDS GT and XI. The last three are sold separately, so keep that in mind. Then there's a lot of more text here, right? So let's go to the pictures. So this is what you get if you buy this aircraft. You can see the chocks were already there, right? You can see the level of detail of the livery, including the cockpit. See the electronic flight pack. The checks, which they talked about, right? That's also really cool how they implemented that. Checklists. Pretty nice one. A lot of detail. So have fun if you want to buy this one. Or if you maybe you already own it, right? Then we've got the Tornado by India Fox Teco. They're known for their, I would say, military aircrafts. In this case, they released a new Tornado. They added a lot of things. So weapons are not included, right? Because it's not allowed from the store. It's the detailed visual model, multiple liveries depicted: Italian, British, German, and Saudi Arabia armed forces, realistic flight models, detailed system simulation, and true to life normal procedures for pilot, simplified system simulation for WSO, as well as the sound package based on real world recordings, detailed pilot and WSO cockpits, external visual models, and the WSO voice messages, and partial automation of the operations. So there are not a lot of pictures besides the ones on the top, but I would say they look really impressive. Then we've got VFR Ireland, Castles and Causeways by FSC and Nordheim Missions. So this is the VFR UK part number 4, where they really focused on the castles and causeways in Ireland. So if you want to have a lot of more detail, but also want to have a lot of nice flights around this area, then you can buy this package, because you can see it are 17 legs across 940 nautical miles wait for you, including a lot of navigational information, the navlog, which includes the multiple languages, which are, let's say, explaining about the area where you're flying. And this is how it looks like, right? So multiple ports and multiple areas where you can fly, and then you'll also get an explanation of what it is, which is really cool. So if you love flying flight simulator, but also want to learn a little bit more from the scenery, then this could be a package which you could consider to buy. See the level of detail, right? Nice scenery. So if you love flying but searching for a new challenge, then this might be a package which you want to buy. Then we're already down at the list, and we're looking at the last one, which is Sydney Seaplanes Water Airport, Yankee Romeo Alpha Yankee. This is an airport, as the name already says, specifically for seaplanes. So you can use this one if you own one of the seaplanes, if you own one. If you don't own one, then you likely need to buy this one. But in addition to that, an aircraft which allows you to land on the water. So the custom buildings and interiors have been updated, as well as realistic PBR texturing surrounding buildings to capture the essence of the area. Custom animation with the conditions, the Sydney Seaplane Base with Empire Launch, Shark Island, the Cottage Point Inn, custom night lighting, custom boats and yachts, as well as custom vegetation, and 1,500 hand-placed objects, as well as 100 plus custom objects and buildings, made to the work flawlessly with ORBX Sydney City package, or Cityscape, sorry. So this is how it looks like. So you can see people, say, looking at the planes which are departing and arriving. If you want to get a drink or something to eat, it's also possible. So this one is also pretty nice. And as mentioned already, with that, we're at the end of the list. So we looked at 41 new items, which are added to the store marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020, the PC version. Uh, we see a lot of schedules. I would say almost an overflow of schedules and routes which are being added. Some interesting new airports, as well as a few new aircraft, which is really cool to see. Again, here ends this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you got questions or comments, then feel free to post them in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos I'm posting, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.